to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Excuse me. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Tap in. Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Okay, good evening, friends. Good evening. Thank you all very much for tuning in wherever you're tuning in from. I know some people tuning in from North America, some tuning in from South America, some tuning in from Africa. As far as that, the Caribbean, we're all tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning into the O'Neill TV show. Y'all know how it works. It was a long day. Yes, none of the day was long as well. Some people say that I'm seeing people saying them tired of the storyline. Friends, we're going to discuss this as a topic and not as a storyline today. Please, if you're coming really just for the story, that's not what I'm going into. So let me just tell you all right now, right off of the cuff, I've got to get Nani a theme song. It's a You hear that, Nanya? Chico 1977 says, I saw the video. Nanya, I saw the video. Chico 1977 says, Nanya needs a theme song. It's so good. Nanya, them saying a theme song, Nanya. All right. I wanted to make today's topic very, very spicy. Very short, but I feel like we had something to discuss. I feel like today was a good day. And we saw a lot of great things. Michelle came out of the woodwork today, and she said some things. Some things I agree with Michelle with, and some things I'm off the wall, as you could have seen with my commentary and my reviews. My reviews were very polarizing. I know that some people never like it, some liked it, some didn't like it. But that's how it is. I mean, hey, that's how this whole space is, this thing called life. That's what it is. Nania's YouTube channel link. Nania have our YouTube channel link up, friends. Yes, Nania's content is doing very, very well. Nania, see? People love your content, Nania. The people love your content. Them love your content, Nania. Them love your content. I'm telling you right now, Nania. Let me see if I can find Nania's channel and paste up in the link for those who are asking me about Nania's YouTube channel. Nania, the people love the content. You must give them the content now. Nania, I have to give them the content. Nania's God. YouTube. Don't worry, Nania, I'm gonna give it to them for you. Yes. There you go. For those who are asking about Nania's YouTube, there it is inside of the link. Okay, so let's jump into this. So we're on to the topic of hiding monies or putting aside money or rainy day fund. Let me start by asking the obvious question. Asking the obvious question. Should you have a rainy day fund alone? Let me be very specific because people might think I'm talking about a family. Should you have a rainy day topic alone? Should you have a rainy day fund alone? Alone. Should you have a rainy day fund alone? You got it, Nanya. Don't worry yourself. You got it. People that love you, Nanya, have to understand that right now. They are being supportive. Girl power. This is exactly what's going on here. So, Angela Atkinson loves the girl power. Yes. So the answer to the question is yes. So let's go back to Anthony and Ben. Let's go back to the sequence.
So, everything's squared away. I got the bulk of your assets moved over, so you don't really have to worry about much. You know? Yeah. Okay. Here. Let me step this way. For sure. Yeah. So I got some and some S&Ps. Okay. You know what I mean? So just if the problem ever came up, divorce is on the table. She's not gonna be able to see as much as what you have. So, my man. Yeah. My man. That's gotta be a weight off your shoulder, huh? Yeah, man.
All right. So this occurred. And I was one of those persons that the ladies them say, well, O'Neal, Anthony's hiding assets and look at how Anthony's moving monies all around. Some way, somehow, y'all get O'Neal to get on y'all side. Yes, you should have a rainy day fund alone because the spouse may spend it randomly without really needing it. It happened to me. I like when I say it, I love when I say it. You never know what is going to happen. You never know when you're going to get it's like a box of chocolate. All right? Depends on if your spouse is not good with finances. All right? Makes sense? Nanya with them, so them got you. Yes, both parties should have a rainy day fund. Big Mama, thank you very much for that. There's no problem with having a rainy day fund, but I would tell my husband. All right? Now worry yourself. I'm just going through all of this, I'm just going through all of this. That's correct. We're just going through this. All right. So you should have a rainy day fund. The wise women are going to open Amber's eyes to show her that boy has no power over her and she's going to stand on him because she's tired of being embarrassed. But she can leave right now, Vivian. Vivian, if Amber wants to walk off right now, she can leave. Well, make it seem like Amber can't leave. Hold on, man. I'm not there yet, Angela Atkinson. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. The difference in what Anthony did is because of divorce. If Amber does it, so she won't be left without any money. Okay, so she won't be left without any money. There is money that Anthony is still hiding monies. All right? Never have your confidence in no one but God. Okay? Makes sense. I like that. I like that speech. O'Neal, hiding money from your spouse is different from putting aside money. All right? I love how your chest big, Angela Atkinson, me notice your chest big tonight. But don't worry yourself. I'm going to keep asking the question. Don't worry yourself. All right, keep going.
I mean, how'd you know how to do all this stuff? Well, this is what I did when I left Danielle for Abigail the first time. So that's why she wasn't able to get as much as maybe she could have. So really? And so it works. But okay, and there's no way they could, dig it up and try to... No, not unless you give them access to the... Gotcha. Yeah, cool, man. I appreciate you, man. You don't have any cameras out here, do you? Nah, they don't work. Not even the Ring camera in the front. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. But it's not like I anticipate Amber divorcing me. It's just that I was a little skeptical of her taking me back like she did. Yeah. I was like, you must be up to something because after what I did, it's so this is more of a precautionary thing. Sure, man. These are your assets, so you want to take care of them. Exactly, because we work hard. For sure. And, it's crazy that I even had to do that.
All right, so let me work it again. Mr. Angela Atkinson's chest is extremely big tonight. Her chest big. Your chest big. All of a sudden, hold on, listen to me. Don't even get into the difference yet because we're going to argue it out. This is the beef that we have tonight. Rico DIY, how is your nephew? How is your nephew? Rico DIY's nephew is ill. And so, please, we're sending prayers out tonight. Just making sure y'all know that. We are sending prayers out. We're sending prayers out. All right, so let me keep working. I agree. Every woman should have a rainy day fund. Listen, I don't mind what y'all are saying. You know, I don't mind what y'all are saying. After learning that Anthony's hiding money, why would Amber think that she's on all of his accounts? Anthony don't trust his wife with the money, but he trusts his friend Amber help him when he lost his money before. That's why Gwen saying the defense already start coming. Angela's chest is still extremely big. Me not say nothing yet on her chest big. Don't worry yourself, Angela Atkinson. Chest big up in the ear already.
It's a crazy world, man, and without maneuvers like this, a lot of times men get the short end of the stick, so we got to protect ourselves.
Protection.
So I'm here for you, anything you need.
But I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I really do, man.
All right. So let me ask y'all a question. Because I feel like I said a lot of things, right? And I feel like people just, skip over it. So let me ask this in good faith, because I always want to ask in good faith. Do men sometimes, not all the times, get the short end of the stick in divorce? Because me know you, Angela Atkinson, me know you're going to try to see exactly. Me know you was going, come on. Me know you stay. Me know. Me just know. Hold on. We soon get into Anthony, because don't think I'm absolving Anthony of anything. Brittany told Amber that Anthony had other companies and access that she knows nothing about, that never got sold either. So in other words, those monies must have come in way before. Hold on. So what if she's taking some of his money to save it for rainy day? Not yet. We are getting to it. Let us establish some facts first. Amber needs to get a secret bank account and start putting money into it for when things go left. She needs to get Anthony to put the restaurant solely in her name, for that is an asset for her to rely on. All right, let's keep working, man. No worry. Not unless you give them access. Did Amber have access while going through the divorce? Woman power unhealed to the world. Me know, sir, listen to me. Me know, sir, this is going to come with Angela Atkinson. That's why I make sure I call you from early. That's why I called you from early, because me know. Listen to me. Only is quite aware. I saw the comments today, and I was reading comments while I was working. Try and work, and every now and again read a couple of comments. You understand? I mean, no, so Nana is going to side with you too. Nana going to side with you. But don't worry yourself. So this was Anthony back then. And Anthony was discussing putting this money away. Now let's get into the whole idea of Amber and the money situation. Right? Because remember, Amber begged Anthony to put her upon the accounts then. But I want to see exactly if are the same thing, because when I start saying already, well, it's not the same thing, O'Neill and and whatever it is. Always look out for yourself. I have 3 accounts. My husband not on, but he's aware of. Gold Cross, I like what you've said. He's aware of the accounts. He is aware of those accounts. I like what you said. Me not get no lashes in Angela Atkinson, because me not do anything. Me a question. Let me see what you say right off the cuff. I don't want Amber to have any secret accounts. Me glad you come out of hiding and talk from now. Anyways, let's run into what them said today.
Oh, you too.
Well, thank you for bringing her day out.
Thank you for lunch.
Oh, you're welcome. And
Yeah.
again, I'm sorry about my attitude earlier.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
The truth is, you weren't lying. And I think, hit dogs holler, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have experienced my husband being a liar and a cheater. So it just stung a little bit. Yeah, so, but
I've been there.
for sure. And honestly, I still don't trust him all the way.
Let me say right off of the cuff, Angela Atkinson. Let me say right off of the cuff, I don't trust Anthony either. Let me just let you know that. Let me let you know, say, O'Neal don't trust Anthony either. O'Neal think Anthony's up to something. But they give us this marriage and they're asking us to formulate in our head how would we want to see it go. And all I'm asking for is some level of fairness between the two genders. Because when I read some of the comments today, what I got from the comments was that Amber should have a secret account. Right? She must have a secret account. So maybe Angela Atkinson is backing off right now. Maybe you're backing off right now because it's what I was talking about. Should Amber have secret accounts? We don't trust him either, but the truth of the matter is she's already a millionaire. I said this. I said Amber is already a millionaire. She already knows that Anthony was hiding assets. So in other words, there's nothing she doesn't know. The question is, what does Anthony know? But we're going to proceed nonetheless. Is that all right? Go ahead.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how you rectify that?
How?
You put things in your name and you put them aside. You're not hiding anything, you just have your own accounts.
Yeah,
You need a rainy day fund.
A rainy day fund for sure.
Yeah, whether that day comes or not, then you can protect yourself if something ever happens again.
Yeah, let me fill Michelle in because she looks a little lost. Anthony recently was hiding money from me and I found out about it.
I didn't tell her. So.
I appreciate
But
that.
wait, that's that crap I'm talking about.
I know.
That's what I mean right there.
But then he put me on the accounts.
Listen to Michelle. Because all Michelle can think of is how much Anthony's a crap. That's all she can think about. And that's why today I was bashing Michelle all day. Yes, I was. Me give Michelle a couple lashes all day because I felt disturbed. Me think she needs to step out of Amber's marriage. It's time for Michelle to come out of the people's marriage. The judge will be frowning about Anthony's hidden assets. Anthony doesn't realize that Brittany already took a copy of all the financial she did. Though she was warning Amber, but she expected her to leave her. But she expected her to leave her man. Amber was clueless about Shayla and Anthony, but cared nothing about the source. Okay. Didn't Brittany advise her this before? Hold on, man. Amber should have never had an attitude with this lady anyways, since Amber was the one who told on this lady and almost got her job taken away from her. Amber never apologized for that. She did apologize today. Well, you know what? Let me take that back to Leah. Hold on. I'll see. These women got something going on and bring her in on bashing men and getting back. That's what my problem is, Gwen. You're getting to what I'm getting to. It's almost as though Amber is allowing a different set of women to creep back into our marriage again. Look, I don't trust Anthony, I understand. But I think that Amber can handle it. But let me ask y'all ladies, because I want to say girl power. Y'all say girl power, I can't with this lady. Michelle always felt like she has an hidden agenda. That is my point. That's the point O'Neal raised. Does Amber have this handled? Gosh. I just don't like the mere fact that Michelle is on a ruse to try to break up Amber and her marriage. I know your business that. That's not your business. Moderators, please look out for any cursings in the chat or anything like that. If you see anything, move it out of the chat. Thank you very much. It's a clean channel. Amber and Daniel has surprises coming from their husbands. Daniel, you cannot police a thief. Hold on, man. Hold on. Michelle should mind her business. Thank you very much, Live Love Lab, because of that me I say now. It's called the Wife's Club. O'Neal, you is such a flip-flop. First, Amber need a friend, and now she have friends. You're complaining. I'm complaining about Michelle. That's what I'm complaining about. I am complaining about Michelle. I'm complaining about the Michelle character because she comes in not as a person One, she don't seem like she coming for a different reason. Angela Atkinson. Amber is not aware that Ben fired Michelle. And them reinstate Michelle. Amber is at it again. She's involving other people and thank you very much, Earl. That's what I'm saying. Fine. Look, Amber has a handle on things. She already has access to the accounts. She can't say she don't have no money. Listen, friends. Amber is not walking away empty-handed. Stop this. She's making it seem as though Amber is going to walk up. If Anthony gets up tomorrow and says he wants a divorce, Amber is not walking away empty-handed. I guarantee you. The judge is going to find the money. Her name already on the assets. She already know the bones have already been buried. Everybody know the bones are buried. That's correct, Charmaine. That means that Daniel is hiding money from Ben. But she want Ben to put her up on the accounts. What I'm showing you is how people go on one side of the equation, and then when it go to the other side, all of a sudden, no, everything is fine. And that's what I call out. That's what O'Neill is call out. She doesn't like Anthony. She already said it in the beginning that she was done in a similar way, and that's why she called Amber to tell her. She has another motive. She should have a few friends. Hold on, Rico DIY. Let's get this done. She should have a few friends. I don't know about the Michelle character. But you know, I'm going to ask her. Maybe O'Neill don't know nothing. Maybe O'Neill don't know anything. Can Michelle be trusted at this point? Maybe next week she can get trusted, but at this point, I don't trust her. Amber needs to stop letting other people into her affairs. This is why she can't get it together. Thank you. Thank you very much. Angela Powell, thank you very much. Y'all make it seem like say O'Neill is out here and him just a char fire. Wanna make it seem like O'Neill just char in iron. All of a sudden, me hear say O'Neill a flip-flop. Eh? All of a sudden, me hear O'Neill a flip-flop. All of a sudden, we hear that O'Neill is a big turncoat. Them a say O'Neill a turncoat. Them say O'Neill two-faced. Them say, listen to me. If there was Batman O'Neill, you would be two-faced. Them a say O'Neill is a skis. And that them a say. Me read the comments then. People a say O'Neill is two-faced. You know what? Let's run into it. Run into it.
But something still doesn't feel right, you said.
It doesn't. And it took him so long for him to put me on the accounts. You know, when we got married, I combined my money with his. I just trusted him. I felt like we were in this together. So to find out that he was hiding assets was just, it's crazy to me. It's
I
crazy
hated
to me.
telling you that.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it. And I'm just trying to rebuild and I don't know.
And start your rainy day fund.
Hold on. It sounds like Amber is a poor thing. And why I'm gonna like this, Angela Atkinson, is because why I don't like this. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna like this. Why I don't like this is because y'all are making it seem as though Amber not have the money in her possession. I don't know, maybe I just O'Neill. Chat, let me ask you a question. Does Amber, let me ask you this question. Does Amber have access to Anthony's money? No. In other words, let's say Amber wants to go out and buy herself a Rolls Royce. Could she have done that right now? By the way, chat, hit the like button, please. Twilia, yes, and I don't like that. She came across as a great person, but she may be in the cahoots with her husband to steal Anthony's money. There you go again. She's helping Amber to retain her funds. But how she gonna lose the funds? How you gonna lose it? Michelle don't do anything wrong. Angela Atkinson, Michelle don't do anything wrong. So, in other words, Angela Atkinson, when Ben was telling Anthony to hide monies, it was right. That's why I'm going to bring this up, because I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about. It can't work one side of the equation and it doesn't work on the other side. This is that us versus them thing. It can't equal at no point in time. That's what I was trying to talk about today. Where's the equality night? Women I say them want to be equal. Amber's name go up on the assets them. Michelle wants her cake and ice cream. That's exactly what's going on. Michelle wants Amber to leave Anthony, plus she wants to have her job nonetheless because of whatever happened in her marriage. And I'm not rocking with that at all. I can't rock with that. No way I can only rock with that.
All right, day 5.
Yeah, make sure you keep yourself some assets.
What do you have? Do you have assets in your name?
I mean, like I said, my money is combined with his, but I do have a house in my name.
That's something.
Yeah, that is something. Anyway, something to think about.
Chess pieces.
Chess, yes. Chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. I love you guys. Thank you for coming.
I love
See you again. Okay.
You too.
All right, Danielle. I'll see you.
At the grand opening.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Something does not feel right. It feels like, is Michelle married? Sounds like she's bitter because of what she's seen others go through. Who made her an expert? Thank you very much, Mommy. And that's a question I ask them. Who made Michelle an expert? Friends, when I say Amber don't know about all her accounts, but she have money. The point of the matter is she have money. She will not walk away empty-handed. O'Neal, Amber don't know about all of his accounts. And the money he put in P account. So why would Amber tell Anthony about the rainy day money? But she now knows the money exists. The point of the matter, Gear, is that she knows that the money exists. When she go have a rainy day fund, no one knows that exists unless she tells him. Amber knows that Anthony's hiding assets. What's her name has already revealed it. So it no matter how much him put out, she knows if she were to get it. Hold on. All right, you know what? Hold on. Gary, I got something for you. Don't worry, sir. I got something for you. Let's work into this. Let's get our good friend, let's get something going. Let's get something going. I feel like we need to discuss this with some level of objectivity. Maybe O'Neal is just being different, so let me get different. If you know that your spouse is hiding assets in Georgia in a divorce in Georgia, how is it handled? Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show you exactly why Amber already is whatever it is. No, I'm not fighting for Anthony. What I'm trying to do is fight for the rights of the thing. In other words, the point of the matter that I'm making, Avis, is that the point I'm making is that Amber is already covered. She does not need the extra pieces that is coming in her ear. She already knows where the money is. So let's work on this. Let's work on this, friends. Let's go to this. Let's discuss this. If you know for a fact that your spouse is hiding assets in Georgia, in a Georgia divorce, the court takes that very seriously. I'm showing you why Amber doesn't need to do anything. May I tell you to say, the woman already have control of the board. All this hullabaloo that Michelle and Daniel is telling her, she already has control of the board. I'm showing you why I think she has control of the board. Just watch this. If you know for a fact that your spouse is hiding assets in a Georgia divorce, the court takes that very seriously. Georgia judges don't play when it comes to financial games. Let's work on this. Full financial disclosure is required. Both parties, both spouses must disclose income, bank statements, property, investment, businesses, crypto, cash, everything. Hiding assets is equal to violating court rules. Antoinette says, O'Neill, and thank you for the super chat, Antoinette. Antoinette says, Amber don't have access to all of his Anthony's money. She only have access to the savings and checkings account. But she knows he's hiding money. And that is already worth something. She know. She's not guessing. There is no more guessing game if he's hiding money. This is what I was trying to tell you. She now knows he's hiding money. She knows. Let me ask you now again. Does Amber know? This is what I'm saying to you. Does Amber know that Anthony is hiding money? Does she know this? Listen to me. She can't lose. What I try to explain to the ladies is that she can't lose. Angela Atkins said to read her comment. Give me one moment, Angela Atkins. Hold on. Make her work into it. Oh, O'Neill may get it. She has historical evidence and those assets can be uncovered. Yes. That's why O'Neill said not all of the peanut gallery doesn't matter because she knows. She can put 2 and 2 together. Anybody she goes in front of, she's going to win this. She not going to lose this. Anthony was being deceptive after trust was broken again, and that's what makes him wrong and different in this scenario. The point I'm raising, Miss T, is that she cannot lose. No matter what she does, she can't lose. Give me one moment. Did y'all remember when Anthony told his lawyer that he don't want to get Amber to get a penny if it was up to Anthony, he would divorce Amber and then leave her on the street? We remember that. We remember, but I'm telling you now, she has control of the chessboard. Let's proceed. Hold on a little bit. Hold on a little bit. Your attorney can use interrogations, requests for production, subpoenas, depositions, forensic accounts, or forensic accountants, I apologize, court sanctions and penalties. If the judge finds your spouse hid assets on purpose, the court can award you a larger share. Look at this here, so let me make sure I make it big for y'all. If the judge finds your spouse hid assets on purpose, the court can award you a larger share of marital property, impute income for support calculations, order attorney's fees to be paid by the dishonest spouse, hold them in contempt of court. Listen to me. She cannot lose. She cannot lose. If y'all think Amber don't have control, she might not know she have control of the board. But listen to me well. She has control of the board. Nobody, they're not smarter than the courts. They already know now. It's out in the open. Ben has hidden assets. Once that was revealed, Anthony cannot hide. He thinks he can hide, Miss T. Angela Atkinson, he may think he can hide, but he can't hide because she's able to go for all of these accounts. Just like Brittany could have done before. You see this? Let me work into some of y'all's question right now. I'm working on a question. That is the point O'Neill raised. She can't lose. Amber cannot lose. He always said Amber don't spend her money. Amber has her properties, and the only thing that she's given up was bar 44 because she wanted her at home. She can't lose. The fact that she's aware of him hiding money, so he can let the attorney know she cannot lose. Ladies, who don't think Amber can lose? I'm going to try to explain to him that she can't lose. How she gonna lose it? How is she going to lose if she knows that the monies are there? That's why none of the argument that I'm giving her right now don't make sense. No, what they should be telling her is to keep your eyes on the accounts. You can say that. You can say that. You can say that. And let's not forget that we don't know that he actually gave PR the money to hide because he said she was uncomfortable. That's a $2 million. That's not even enough. At this point, Amber must demand to be included in all businesses. Continue to make sure that the money is deposited into the joint accounts to make things easier. She can't lose. Friends, Amber said all her money is combined with Anthony's money, but him have way more money. Angela, I can see him have way more money, so she can't lose. She can't lose. Not the hidden assets. They can find the hidden assets. If anyone mentions that in the court, the judge has to investigate it, O'Neill. I said the same thing. Working under the table and saying you're not working to get away from paying alimony. Exactly. She can't lose. Look here. I'm showing y'all. She cannot lose. But let me read y'all's comments. Nothing wrong with it. Amber was supposed to have owned several salons and other businesses. Yes. She needs to see how much Shayla is getting. That is what I want. What I want to hear from these ladies is pay attention to their accounts. That's what I want them tell her. Jackia, she has a $1 million condo and she has a rental, but we don't know if anybody lives there. Can't lose. Anthony, you say Anthony was setting up something to Kai, still can't miss it. They do it all the time. Yes, people hide assets, but she knows that he has hidden the assets. That is the thing. All of this can be found, Nanya. Kai LLC, all of this she's set for life. Tell them again there, please. Gertie, tell them again. Cabinet in them understand O'Neill, my question is, what if Anthony loses hidden assets? What will happen when they all go broke? What happens then? Well, if you lose the hidden assets, you have lost them. That's the point of the matter. She never owned them in the first place. So if he lost them, then he lost them. But here's another thing, Angela Atkinson. He cannot intentionally take a loss. Let's pull up the good old thing there again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hold on. Can you intentionally, let me show you something, Angela Atkinson. I'm going to show you something. Can you intentionally hide? Can you intentionally take losses to pay less in divorce in Georgia? Hold on, Angela Atkinson. I want to make sure you get some context, because I love the context, you know. We'll get the context. Listen to me, Gertie, I've been telling them. Amber said for life. Only look like I don't understand what happened. Daniel has blown the play. The play already blown up. In case you don't realize, it's just if Amber takes action. Look at this. Look at this. Angela Atkinson, look at this. Come on, you see this. Because the reason why him could take losses or lose money is to say that he lost them because, you know, he was playing the stock market and him lose some of his assets. People try that all the time. They will dump a lot of stocks. So it looks like they were taking losses when in truth and fact they were laundering money. Watch this. The short answer, no. Doing that on purpose to pay less in Georgia divorce is not allowed, and it usually backfires. Courts see through intentional losses pretty quickly. Watch this. Look at what's going on. If a spouse deliberately reduces income or runs up losses to avoid paying alimony or child support, Georgia court treats that as voluntary underemployment or bad faith dissipation of marital assets. Example, quitting a job or cutting hours right before or during a divorce, taking losses on purpose, selling assets below market value or below market, trashing a business books, suddenly funneling money into failing ventures. overpaying expenses to make income look smaller, claiming business losses that do not match your lifestyle, new car, trips, cash spending. Are you seeing this? Let me read the chat them now. Come here, tell you what go on now. No go on like you don't know what happened. Let's read some chats now. Let's go on it now. O'Neal, I think you're wrong. Talk to me. Talk to me, Jacqueline. He is moving sneaky. Amber does not have access to Anthony's money. Only his checking and saving. For many women, lost everything. The point of the matter, though, Jacqueline, is that those many women did not know the man was hiding money. Right now, Jacqueline, Amber knows that Anthony was hiding monies. That's the thing. Jacqueline, she's aware. That's what makes it different. I know me says so. Me just give you the law just now. Me give you an example of how Georgia law works. They will investigate this. That's the point we are trying to raise with you, but you don't really realize what's going on. Y'all think Amber is in this bad place. She's not. I wouldn't demand anything else of Anthony. She's got the original blueprint. He will have to prove to the court where the money went. And remember, Brittany said that there was a way to get to the mansion. Yes. A lot of folks. I'm going, I couldn't think you can hide. Unless, and even if he tries to take losses, he's in problems. I'm showing y'all. But let's read some comments. Darren is going to be the one to help Amber to get all of Ant's money. I believe he's Shayna's son, and he's going to help Amber at the end of the day. All right, we'll see. Let's see. Hold on, I'm just going with what y'all say. Only I wonder if Brittany was Daniel's attorney. I'm not sure. Possibly though. O'Neal, you missed that what Ben told Anthony to put her on the account. Going back to that skit. But even if he told her that, right? Hold on, Vanzel, I think I'm trying to understand you. What I say is basically, you're saying that there are still other assets that are out there missing. And the point I'm raising is, even if he's put Amber on some accounts and him have hidden ones, they still can be found. I believe that every relationship starts with love and finishes with interest. She's good. She is good. Vanswell Anthony admitted to Amber that he's hiding money, so Amber is aware there are more hidden assets. That's what I try to explain to them. I don't think we get to our go on, you know. I think y'all are just y'all are so inundated with the Amber character and thinking she is a victim when she's not. She has the chessboard in her hand. These women, just to understand that they have it. Brittany had a lawyer. Amber had a lawyer for a friend. Call Brittany and tell Brittany, say Anthony hide assets. And trust me, she will find it. That's what I tell you now. That's what I explain to y'all. You can't just bring money. She needs to change the name of the restaurant before the grand opening. The blogs can be mean. They can be mean. That's true. So, Kenyatta, I can continue to keep my mouth shut and talking to Anthony. When talking to Anthony about the money, he does not know that Amber knows how much money he actually has. And he has documented proof. She does have documented proof. That I should explain to people. You know, some of the time I think we talk, and I think we talk too much. Maybe we talk too much. Let's go get the Brittany thing. Hold on. Hold on. I just think we're not really grasp how much things is happening. Me not think we're not really grasp what's going on. Hold on. Let's try to find hold on, let me see if we can find that video. Can one of the moderators put it in the chat, please? When Brittany showed Amber that Anthony is hiding assets. Can one of y'all put it in the chat for me, please? I don't want the Daniel piece because I cannot understand. The only person that can lose money is Amber herself. Amber will have to lose money for herself, but she oh boy. Anyways. I think I found it. Hold on, let's go. Don't worry, let's jump into it. We can do this. I love this. I'm trying to show y'all how much control Amber have the board. Go on. Hold on.
Anthony has a whole lot more money than you thought.
Exhibit A, because I just don't think y'all understand. I do not think you guys understand what's going on here. I think really just uno not quite fathom that Amber have the keys to the car. She have the keys to the mansion. Amber has the keys to the mansion. Whether I don't like to hear this or not, y'all think Amber is defenseless and she helpless and blah blah blah. Amber, and I keep saying this, Amber has the keys to the mansion. Don't hold on. Amber has the keys. Listen to me and listen to me again. Amber have the keys to the mansion. Watch this.
Amen.
Okay, so
Really excited for you, Amber. Girl,
what?
give me your hands. I feel like this is a special day.
You are.
Amber, Anthony's financials just came in.
Okay, so
Anthony has a whole lot more money than you thought.
You hear that? Do you guys hear that? So there's already an established paper trail. I'm trying to show y'all something. If Amber wanted to divorce tomorrow, there is already an established paper trail. Brittany already knows that where the assets are. He cannot, listen to me, ladies. Anthony cannot escape. The only way Anthony can escape from Amber is if Amber lets Anthony escape. Listen to me again. The only way that that Anthony can escape from Amber is if she lets him escape.
what?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got money that you didn't really know about, in accounts that you didn't know about, and it's a great thing. Like, you should be really happy right now. You're looking confused, but you need to be doing a dance.
I mean, I just don't understand how this man just lies all the time. I feel like I'm married to a complete stranger. He has assets that I don't know about.
Does that surprises you, really? I mean, he's kind of a liar. It's kind of what he does.
Touche.
Yeah.
But
Amber,
it's sinking in. So tell me a little bit more about.
So what I'm telling you is that you're about to be a rich woman. You're about to be made whole, okay? You're about to be living in this house, getting checks, buying the bags you want and the champagne you want, and traveling where you want. And then after that, the man of your dreams, he's gonna come on through and he's gonna show you what true love is all about.
In Anthony's house. I'm sorry. My
No,
house.
it's gonna be your house, but it's only gonna be the rental property, because after you get what you're supposed to get, we going up.
He got that much money?
I don't know what Anthony's been doing, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna find out.
I mean, he was a whole broke man not too long ago.
Yeah, but if he was planning on taking his exit with Shayla, he probably has some kind of business deals or something going on that you didn't know about and didn't want to tell you about the ass.
All right, so this is the first time, right? This is the first time Amber knows about these assets. Let me read y'all's comments. She may have the chessboard in her hands, but if she doesn't realize it, what good is it? And that is the point, Layla, is if she uses it. Is if she uses it. And I don't know what to tell her for use it. She have to go use it for herself, though. Anthony doesn't know that Amber had those financials. No. Call Ross. That is what we said to believe that Malachi is behind taking Anthony's money. He hates Anthony. Yeah? Anthony knows Brittany told him. That's why he went home. Exactly. That's why he go back home. Anthony knew about the assets, and that's why he worked his way back to the house to move those assets on him. Okay? All right, so Anthony moved the assets. Okay? All right, so he moved the assets. And again, it looked like y'all forget.
I started a business.
I think y'all forget what happened the other day. She can't look. The only way that Amber can lose this is on her own, friends. That's the point I'm trying to raise. She can't miss whatever it is. She only can lose it on her own. O'Neal now say, listen, O'Neal now say him brighter than everybody else, no friends. I don't want to get the wrong impression, you know. I don't want y'all to think that I'm the smartest guy in the room. I know everything more than anybody else. No, but we can research this. This is something we can research together. She can't lose. The only way she can lose is if she lose. And I can't do anything for you if you lose the game for yourself. What did I say about Amber? Wow, she loves Anthony dirty draws. Knowing all of this and she still takes him back. Exactly. Avis, it's up to the woman. Or if God tell her not to take his money. Gertie, that's exactly what it is. Unless God tell her don't take the money. There would still be a paper trail. Big Mama, that's exactly what I try to explain to the people. It no matter how much Anthony want to hide the money them, they're going to find where was the money the last time. At this point, it can be found. Because now she knows about them. Meaning, making her a multi-millionaire. Exactly. She already a multi-millionaire. Brittany never told Anthony anything about having the financial. She didn't. Don't worry yourself. For the people who said, whatever it is, well, let's get into it.
Sorry. So that he's concealing assets from me.
Yeah.
As in financial assets, money.
Yes.
Okay, Danielle, so where did you find this information out?
I'm probably gonna get in a little trouble, but Ben told me. And I know that he and Anthony are buddies. And look, I've been there. Ben actually did this to me. Ben did this to me the first time.
She knows where the monies are, guys. I'm not even going to prove the point anymore. The point of the matter is she knows where the monies are. The restaurant is a tax write-off because he expects it to fail. Yes, Brittany told Amber about Anthony's hidden accounts that he have had the other business. This is why Anthony came running back for the money so easily. Yes, that's what I try to pinpoint to people. He's playing Amber. Look, it's up to her. If she loses the game, it's up to her. Only she can lose this game. That's why I'm not so hell bent on what's happening with the Michelle thing. Because Amber doesn't need that. She doesn't need Michelle right now. She does not need that right now. This is why she doesn't need Michelle. At this point, making is already know how much money Anthony has, so hiding the money makes no sense. That was my point. That's my point. She's already made it known. They've already made it known that Anthony's hiding assets. She can always tell the judge that, and he's going to go look for the money. And that was my point. That's why I kept saying that Amber has the upper hand. No, like Layla said, if she not use it, it's on her own. Mrs. Smart, confident Amber, don't recognize her now. That's true. That is true. Let me read some of y'all's comments. $300,000 restaurant. Exactly. They must spend for nothing. Only at this point, she don't even care about the other accounts. She shouldn't even care about them because it's not going to do anything. She's not divorcing. She shouldn't care about them at all. See, only why people are confused. And even to this day, acts, unless someone tells her what to do, she acts clueless. And you're right, Twilia. That's why people confused, because the truth of the matter is she has all the information she could have ever have. That's why I said in the end, it comes down to Amber. At the end of the day, it comes down to Amber. She has to make her own move. But she has all the information to make a decision. It didn't make no sense she look for no money. Might as well she just go and spend the money in their account right now. Amber has all the information to make a decision. She has all the info to make a decision. All the info. She has all the info. If she wants to make a decision, she has all the info. Talk to me, Shami. Let me see what O'Neal said. Brittany never told her about the financials. Where you say with O'Neal now? Talk to me. So I'm listening. Let me read y'all's comment. The problem with Amber is that she's in denial. And until she comes up with reality with the rest of us, Anthony's going to continue to play games. Put on your grown woman pants and watch what's going on and act accordingly. Mommy, at this may agree with. That's why I said that that's the only part I would suggest. Anton will have to disclose to the courts where all that money went and what and we know he's not buying anything with it other than a $300,000 restaurant. Exactly, Charmin. Plus, Ben said that if Anthony tell anyone, the money can be found. Yep. Charmin said, Vanswell, Ben said to put her name on the couple account so Amber will not go searching because she's not business smart. Mean that the money can be found if she goes searching. Yes. So she can't hide it. That's just the point that O'Neal was making. Anthony can't hide it. Can't hide it. Amber act like love gives you instant dementia. and this is why I did not rock with Michelle's Michelle's suggestion, because Amber don't need Michelle's suggestion. She don't need it. She already have the money. She doesn't need to put a rainy day fund away. The rainy day fund exists already. She already has a rainy day fund. What Amber needs to do is to watch the money she have now. This is what Amber needs to do. Amber needs to pay attention to the money in the account right now. That's what Amber needs to do. It's nothing else she needs to do more than that. She needs to pay attention to the money in the account. The only way Amber will leave is if he does something even more foul than getting Sheila pregnant. So, are we ready for that? Exactly. And if him do something more foul than what Sheila has done, trust me, it set even more precedent for her to get more money because Georgia is an equitable state. And I bet she will still fold. Fresh Boy says she still a fold. She admitted it when she asked him about it. He admitted it. Him say, I hide money. So if I tell you I'm hiding money, the money not hidden. It exists. That's the point. If I told you that. Amber is satisfied with those accounts. Exactly. She don't need nothing else. A good ending would be for Ben and Ann to go to jail for hiding assets from Amber. Sheila go to jail for her brains, her greens, and neglecting Kai. And Amber expands her wealth with her business. Makes sense. That's a plausible ending. I don't think Amber is so much of a denial because she says something that don't feel right. She still don't trust him. Thank you. I think so too, Angela. I think you're right with that part. I agree with you. I agree with you right. Yes, Amber just still trusts her vows and all of them kind of things here. But I don't think so she what, that's all it really is. Like I said, today we're not really discussing the story. We're discussing the topic of, the whole idea of money, of hiding money. I think we come to the conclusion that she don't need to hide nothing. Because she already has the money already. Amber right now, he's holding 4 aces. She's holding 4 aces. She has all the cards. Amber needs to find the scriptures that tell her it's okay to get wisdom. This weakness or dumbness is not that cool at all. That's true, Avis. I agree with that. Amber's father told her that Anthony is a no good man. Again, I think Daniel was the one that was wealthy. And her husband took it and she lost it to Abigail. Nanya, I believe this. Something about this rings true. Something about that rings true because Ben said he was poor. Something about that rings true, Nanya. Something about it rings true. Amber will not divorce Anthony. Doing that will lead to Sheila winning in her mind. And that's the problem. That the problem with Amber face. It's not that Amber don't have the cards. What Michelle is talking about is unnecessary for Amber right now. That's unnecessary. That is extremely unnecessary. You shouldn't need that. Anthony should have gotten a prenup if he's so paranoid about money. Exactly, but he didn't. And because he never got a prenup, trust me, he can't hide a dollar. He cannot hide a dollar. That's why I said she have the cards, guys. She have all of the cards. Like she hold the cards, she hold the keys. She hold the keys to the mansion. She have the cards. What's so funny? Even when she told Amber, Brittany already told her. Exactly. Brittany already tell her. That's the point about this Dana. She's been told twice that Anthony's hiding assets. Not one time. 2 times. 2 times. How does she know where Ben is hiding the money? Because Anthony told her. Anthony told her, Vanswell. Anthony told her where the money is. Correct. The point O'Neill is making that they already know that Anthony hiding money. So in a sense, that's what I was saying. That's all we were saying with all of this. That's why I said that her right now doing the rainy day fund, she don't need to do that. She just needs to keep spending. Just watch the money. I say Amber just needs to watch the money. Yeah, that's all she needs to do right now. Amber in the driver's seat. But let me ask you a question. What should Amber be doing right now? Since as Michelle want to give Amber advice, what should Amber be doing right now? I want to hear y'all's comments. You say O'Neill make up things? O'Neill make up things, my friend. What am I making up, Vanswell? Am I make up? What should Amber be doing right now? Enjoying her marriage. Vanswell says she needs to be enjoying her marriage. That's what she needs to do. That's why Anthony gave Amber the speech about the word divorce. So Amber won't divorce him. Check the accounts. I like that. Check the accounts. Gwen said to check the accounts. What should Amber be doing right now, friends? What she should be doing right now? Amber would look like a hypocrite if she starts hiding money. That's what I was saying, mommy. Especially after the way she acted when she found out Anthony was hiding money. She's got to be smart whatever move she makes. She does not need to hide any money. She just need to watch the account them. Just monitor them. You don't need to hide the money. You already know the money's out in the open. You already know. Money out in the open. That is my point. He just got played. Who got played? Anthony got played. He get played. Anthony is hiding money, but he doesn't he know where the money is? And them that the thing. Watch the money and get rid of Ben and then quit telling her her business. Thank you very much, Dana. I love that. Angela Atkinson, what did you say? What do you think she should do? Amber. Only if Amber come out a perfect wife, mumbo jumbo, then she'll be a force to reckon with. That is true. May I agree with that. The perfect wife, mumbo jumbo, may I agree with it. I agree with you with that one. I don't believe there's no perfect wife thing. I mean, I've always said that. So, ask for a forensic accounting, file a motion for hidden assets, seek sanctions against her husband. But does she need to? Because she's not getting a divorce. She's not a divorce. They both need to do a post-nup for their own peace of mind. Makes sense? Taking care of a restaurant and find out what kind of money is going in and going out. That's what me said to Gwen. Work on the money. This is one of the time that Amber should be keeping her mouth shut. Thank you very much, Nanya. She don't need, look, I keep saying, every time people come on now, people complain, oh my God, Amber is doing this. I said, guys, listen to me. Amber in her driver's seat. It's as simple as that. Amber is in the driver. I'm not worried about Amber. Y'all can be worried about Amber, but I'm not worried. She's in the driver's seat. She's just in the driver's seat. Amber is about to go to Shayla. Amber is about to go to Shayla to comfort her when she crashes out on him, and Amber will see how gentle He is with Shayla. Let me read some of y'all's comments. I'm reading the comments. I'm reading comments. If Amber can't trust Anthony, there's no way to enjoy the marriage. Amber should be preparing to make an exit. She needs to be paying more attention to those accounts. I love this Angela Powell. That's what she needs to do. That makes sense. Enjoying herself and going on vacation, working at a restaurant. You know where the monies are. Amber, don't check the security cameras, accounts. Her man, her friends, nothing. She don't check nothing. Kenya doesn't check nothing. Think Amber is probably over the fact that Shayla winning means nothing. Especially if Anthony has no money. Shayla doesn't want him. That's true. Makes sense. That turned her on when Anthony got mad and took her to the bank. She felt seen by him because he says to her, my wife. He did. She went on some accounts. Anthony's money is in Malachi's bank account. Well, it is what it is. When there's no trust, you'll never be happy. That's true. I love that Angela A. No such thing. Makes sense? It's interesting if she has no requirement from Anthony to be a good husband. That she has no requirement for him. I see. Amber needs to be watching and listening. I agree with that. Watching and listening. I'm reading y'all's comments, guys, so take some time with me. Is Ben the only one that knows where the money is? Yes. And if she asks a forensic accountant, they will find it as well. Trust me, they might find it. That's what they do. They're going to check the paper trail. It's not even $1 million in those accounts he put her on. Just enjoy the assets that she has and live all her best life. I think it's more than $1 million. I'm glad Amber didn't tell Daniel whether or not she will start to hide money, because Daniel will tell Ben that she's hiding money. That's good. That's good. That's good. Ben told Anthony that he cannot divorce Amber, so Amber is not going to divorce. Ben told Anthony that he cannot divorce Amber, so Anthony is not going to divorce Amber, and will do anything that Amber will to not divorce him. That's correct. Amber should just continue to work on the restaurant and pretend that she knows nothing. Nanya adat me said. That's why I said there's nothing for her to do, guys. Look here, when you're winning, you're winning. I like me, I say, it's like, I don't know if you don't understand to the woman I win. Like y'all don't realize that she win. There's nothing to fight for. She's winning. She shouldn't be worried because hiding assets is still 50-50. It's still 50-50. 50-50. Let's say Amber did have $1 million in assets. Okay, make it 2. Anthony have double the amount. He have $4 million. They're going to combine that together and split it in 2. And by the way, might be not, because Georgia is an equitable state. Gertie, that means they can do 60-40, they can do 70-30 in Georgia. If you are at fault, they can give you less percentage. They can. I don't like how dumb they're making Amber look. When she was separated, she was happy and at peace herself, and now Anthony has sucked the life out of her. That's true. Sometimes I feel that way too. Why is the marriage about Anthony's money? He's not even cheating anymore. This shows Amber is all about money. Well, it shouldn't be. I think it's the other people that are trying to encourage her the money thing. I don't think Anthony's going to create no problem in his marriage because he doesn't want to hear the word divorce. I don't think so either. Honestly, Angela Atkinson, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm ready to fix those cameras in the house to watch every move so that she will know how to move with him. You know what? Fair enough. Millionaires have cameras that don't work. That is true. Amber will be the one to save Anthony when his money is gone. Still don't trust Daniel. That's the big question. Can Daniel be trusted? Nanya, you've been saying this. You have been saying this. Can Daniel be trusted? Be trusted. Nanya, you have been saying this. You've been drumming this up, Nanya. You have been drumming this up. Amber move efficiently and quietly and hang in there. That's all you have to do, mommy. That's all you have to do. That's what we are saying, that the restaurant has ears. I think so. Makes sense. I don't think Ben want Amber to divorce Anthony because he knows they're going to search for the assets. Angela, I say if we're gonna love you one more time. And this was what I was saying. That's why I'm say Michelle can go about her business. Ben knows that if Amber gets a financial auditor or someone else to audit those accounts, he's going to jail. He is going to feel it. Him going to feel it, and maybe Daniel feel it as well. I hope she don't go running her mouth. Make sense, Gwen? I hope she doesn't. If being caught up, they check Anthony, they're going to check Ben too. Exactly. That's what I was telling y'all. Somehow, somewhere, Amber and Mike must be twins. You know me thinking about twins too. You know, say you have me with that one. I think they're twins because sometimes they move very, very slow. So not just Daniel. I don't think Daniel have something going on. Nanya Amber needs to stop telling Daniel everything. That I agree with. Only I do believe that Sheila will sleep with Anthony again. And she will tell Amber because at the end of the day, she'll want the family with Anthony. Even if she did ask for forgiveness. The only reason why I don't know if this works is because if she does and Amber finds out, his money is gone. And Anthony loving money. That's the only reason why I would push back on this, Zanetta. Because Anthony loving money. Unless him change from the money. She needs to get back into the gym, stress relief, revitalize the restaurant, mental work, and love her stepson or grandson or godson, along with the spa and spa days and vacation. Thank you very much, Willie, everyone. That's what she needs to do. She needs to get herself together and start spending money. What Amber needs to do is she needs to start spending some money. I do not trust Daniel. Good cop, bad cop, full interview question. That's true. Amber needs to start enjoying the money. That's what Amber needs to be doing right now. She needs to enjoy the money. That's what she needs to do. How do you know the money is not gone yet? Well, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's gone, but they will track it. The point of the matter is, foster maids, they can track the money. If Amber goes for a divorce, they can track the money. I don't think Anthony will make the mistake of sleeping with Sheila again. I don't think so either. I think Sheila is too risky right now for Anthony. It's too risky. Too risky. Too risky. It's way too risky. I wish Amber would have never let Sheila get into her personal life. That's true. Sharon, that makes sense. A time for Amber to spend some money. If the money was earned during the marriage, it is marital property. Even if it was hidden. That's the point I was making, Gertie. That's what I'm trying to tell people. And even in Georgia, if you have not separated the funds, you know, let me show y'all something. How the money work. What if, give me one moment. No. What if I brought money into a marriage in Georgia? Can it be considered for considered marital assets? So work this out. So here we go. Short answer, yes, it can become marital property in Georgia, but it doesn't have to be. Depends upon what you do with the money during the marriage. Georgia is an equitable distribution state, not a 50-50 automatically. The courts decide marital property fairly and generally keep separate property with the original owner. Money you had before the marriage is normally considered separate property. If you keep it in your own account, you can trade it, you can trace it, you didn't mix it with marital funds, you didn't use it for joint marital purposes. The money where she have now with her name on it, she own it. Example, savings account you brought to the marriage and you never touched. An inheritance you kept in an account. It's not an inheritance, and none of these things. A personal investment account you kept secret. Kept separate. I apologize. All right. When it becomes marital property, deposit in joint accounts, used to pay household bills, use for marital assets, mix it with your spouse's income. There you go. If you use premarital money to buy or improve marital assets like a house, the asset is marital. There you go. Proof matters. Proof matters. Anthony made a lot of money while he was broke. When you say Anthony went broke, he made that money back in the marriage. So once he made the money in the marriage, that's why it become back. Amber basically can touch it. That's why she can touch it, friends. She can't lose. She cannot lose. She can't lose. Unless you want to lose, she can't lose. None of I don't like the restaurant trying to deal with it. Let me say, y'all had some more comments from me. Anthony will not be sleeping with Shayla again. Anthony sees everything as business and Shayla is not a good investment right now. Shayla Pum Pum is in recession right now. It's a bad market. It crashed like how gold get crashed today. Lord, them crash gold and silver. Just like gold and silver crashed today, Shayla's Pum Pum has crashed. Vanswell, your girl, Pum Pum crash. It crashed. Crash, it crashed. It's not a good asset. It is not a good asset. Shayla's Pum Pum has crashed. It is not a good investment at this time. We're not buying it on the dip. Vanswell, we are not buying Shayla's Pum Pum. Normally, CNBC and the bagger, the CNBC and the other stations would tell you to buy the dip. We're not buying the dip today. We're not buying the dip. Anthony is not buying the dip. Amber do have money when her father asked her for a loan. That's what that's supposed to be. She does have money. She gave it to her father. She does, but she not near the amount of money that Anthony has. That's the difference. Amber and Anton to build trust and keep all other people out of their marriage. They're giving the same advice they're mad at Ant about. Nonsense. I agree. They need to keep people out of their marriage. Listen, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. Honestly, I agree with what you're saying. Anyways, friends, that's our time for today. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It was a wonderful I will be back for our mini live later on in the night. This was a wonderful discussion. I think I wanted to get into it. And I love how y'all are fair with the comments. And below. Have a wonderful night. Y'all know how it go. Peace out.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.